people of the internet and beyond. I am Wolf Deity and I shall eat your babies, but first, this is a post-commentary episode, as you can probably tell, and my voice is gone. I don't know why my voice is gone, it just kind of is. So I'm here with milk and honey, milk and honey, and I'm going to be probably talking about some of my tabletop sessions, because that's basically what I do in my post-commentary episodes, because I don't really enjoy doing post-commentary other things. So yeah, what has happened since the last time I talked about it? I think we started and ended the Fallout campaign. That was fun. The Fallout campaign was probably my favorite, mostly because, I don't know, I feel like that's probably the best one that I GM'd. Mostly because, I started listening to Dungeons and Randomness podcast and kind of gave me a bunch of ideas on how to run a game that didn't really require combat, because before I had kind of relied really, really heavily on just combat, and then this one we had an entire session where there was almost no combat. I think there was like one chase sequence with like a bunch of Brahmin. That was just because of a random encounter. Ryan decided to piss him off. It was one of the weird encounters from Fallout 1. What's it called? Well, I don't know what it's called. But it's the one where there's a bunch of, like, talking Brahmin, and they're like, moo, moo, I say, moo. And then they end up fighting those. That was interesting. So, once that happened. And then, oh man, the last fight had to be something I talk about. So I made up a, kind of race beyond Super Mutant. So basically, the way I put it is that Super Mutant was kind of a failed experiment. There was like parts that weren't working, and the first Fallout does hint at this, but the only thing that's confirmed to just flat out be out of the outside of the realms of of their design is that they wanted the Super Mutants to have functioning genitals, and they don't. But I extended that to basically the entire Super Mutant thing was they were basically supposed to be Captain America. Like, just an army of Captain Americas. So, so once they do that, and I called it an Alpha Mutant. So, they go and they fight the Ultra Mutant. The Ultra Mutant's got, like, D12 in every stat, and he's got two, what are they called? The electrified swords that you get from going through the Operation Anchorage DLC. I don't know. It's like General whatever the crap. What's his name? General whatever the crap. It's a wonderful name. Anyway, they get General whatever the crap's sword. That was the camera. Oh, there it is. So yeah, they get General whatever the crap's sword. Well, no, the boss has that, and he goes and he, like, friggin' slices one of the Ryan twice, I think. I think it was Ryan, yeah. And then does, like, 2 or 3 wounds. I'm pretty sure he did 3 wounds. He's just sitting like, oh, no. And then Malik, who actually had left previously, comes back, and he's like, oh, before the fight, he's like, I want to come back. I'm like, alright, well, it'll take you a couple turns. So he's like, so it's like, you missed the first turn or whatever. But, he gets down there, and he's there with his fucking, sniper. One hit rolls, like, 2 aces on his D12. So he gets, like, 5 extra D6. And, like, just gets some ridiculous amount. So I described it as just, like, so they basically this Alpha Mutant is just standing there with just gigantic chest cavity. Like, basically his torso is just gone, and it's just kind of the sides of the torso that are left, like the around parts. And he just kind of looks down, and he just falls over. So yeah, it just goes to show, in Savage Worlds, a note to GMs, it's almost impossible to just make an unbeatable encounter, unless you just flat out go, he's invincible, which would just be dumb. But yeah, your players can always get lucky and can always screw you up so bad. That's pretty interesting. And they were going around with a Brotherhood of Steel guy called Fredward, and he basically, well, Ryan's character was like wanted. He was like wanted, fucking dead and shit. So the end of the thing, Fred returns with his fucking plasma rifle. He goes, "Oh, there's the and then I roll to see if he hits, and it's a crit miss. So, like, then Ryan just pulls out a grenade and goes, "Neither do I," and just throws it back, and there's just like blood and like just crits, like just this ridiculous amount of damage, like just one hit kill, and then they go back up to the surface in the Sierra Weapons Depot, because the entire thing was they were trying to capture the Sierra Weapons Depot because what's their fucking name? The Caesar's Legion or Caesar's Legion, how the fuck you pronounce it? Oh, we just got a hammer, by the way. I want to just mention that. Yeah, Caesar's Legion was like, "Oh, we found the formula to make super mutants, and we found kind of what it was supposed to do. Let's perfect this." And then they kind of did, but there was only one. So, once they've got that, they've got fucking, what's it fucking, I don't even know what am I talking about, I don't fucking know. Yeah, they go up, and like a bunch of the Brotherhood of Steel guys like point their guns at him, but then they're also working with NCR guys as kind of like a truce. They both agree that Caesar's Legion having this like super soldier serum is a bad idea. So they were working together, and then like the NCR guys put their guns on the Brotherhood of Steel guys and kind of walk away from that situation. It was pretty awesome. And now we're starting a well, we've gone through one session of our Pokemon campaign, and so far that is going interestingly. So basically, what's going on in that one is we've got a what do they call it? Well, so I'm a kind of martial artist type character, and my basic backstory was my character was bullied a bunch as a kid, so he now is like he kind of, that's the one thing he hates and can't stand, is when like someone kind of uses their power to just kind of bully someone into submission. So we fucking get on this island, which the history of the island is basically, it's been here for like 2 months. No one seems to know how it got here. We have been sent to investigate. So, and I'm not the GM, so I just explained my character, so of course I'm not the GM. So I don't know what is going on in this island. So we got on the island, and there's a bunch of Vipers basically picking on a Togepi, basically like biting in and just basically screwing up its day. So I just run in and just curb stomp the Togepi entirely, like, that was amusing. And then, what's it called? Then we end up beating, no, wait, did I just say curb stomp the Togepi? No, fucking no. I curb stomped the Vipers, oh my god, no. I'm nice to the Togepi. Togepi's awesome. Togepi's adorable. But I don't curb stomp Togepis. I curb stomp the Vipers. No. It's like this just curb stomp this Viper, and basically we got in this encounter against the Vipers, and then Lillian ends up catching the Togepi, and Sapphire catches the Viper. I don't know, should I call them by their in-game names? Maybe it's like Nana and I don't know what Sapphire's name is. I don't care. People's first names, I guess. Not saying their last names, so it doesn't really fucking matter. So he goes in and basically forget now because I'm dumb. I forget now because I'm dumb. Oh yeah. So Lillian caught the Togepi, Sapphire caught this Viper, and basically we're just like, all right, well we got like an hour left to go before we get to town. And I offered to heal the Togepi because I feel bad for it. He just got like the shit kicked out of him, and then he's like trapped in a little fucking sphere. So he's like, all right, let the Togepi out and we'll fucking heal him. And we had this like big argument, like, well, we're just away from the town. We shouldn't heal. I'm like, no. Like we kind of have to. It's a good thing to do. And then like, Sapphire's like, when you heal my Viper, I'm like, no, he's an asshole. He can go screw himself. So yeah, because he was being an asshole. That's the Viper was being a douche nozzle, pegging on the Togepi, biting him. It's not nice. Don't bite Togepis, especially if you're poison. I'm just saying, if you're poison, then biting things is just mean. So there was that, and we got to town. We went to the Pokemon Center. So when we got to the Pokemon Center, the Nurse Joy, we're like asking, like, oh, so what's with this place? It's only been here for a month. I'm saying, like, what are you guys talking about? This place has always been here. What do you mean it's always been here? And Sapphire just like goes up to Nurse Joy and just like runs her hand down Nurse Joy's face, going, "Are you real?" And Nurse Joy's like looking at our entire group like, these people are insane. So our oh, I'm sorry. And actually, when we tried to leave, we actually like stood there awkwardly, like, you want to give us our Pokemon back? Oh, you want your Pokemon back? Yeah, we kind of want our Pokemon back. Are you sure? Yes, we're sure. So then we got our Pokemon back and went to a restaurant. Like, I don't know if I kind of restaurants in this place. It was like a burger joint. I got a golden burger. But at one point, this kind of group of like officials walk in, Team Violet, I think they're called, and basically what's it called? And they're basically like our villains of this area, I guess. They're the closest thing I can think of. I mean, it's like a Team Rocket or Team Aqua or Team Magma or whatever. And speaking of which, I'm playing through Emerald right now. Yeah, I got it from a friend of mine. It's pretty good. Well, it is pretty good. I'm still playing it. So, and they come in and they're basically like, alright, come with us. I'm like, why? And they're not telling us. So if I can go to their little hideout, and I'm looking around, like we're in the elevator, and the entire time I'm trying to figure out what exactly happened. So like, how'd you get on the island? By boat. How'd you get past their security? I walked off the boat. like I didn't see any goddamn security. And and then we're in an elevator, and I roll a is it intuition check or whatever? You just kind of see, like, okay, what are these guys gonna just like fuck us up or something? Like, are they telling the truth about just signing some papers and then we're off on our way, or what's going on? So immediately, and I see, like, okay, I roll pretty high, and like, yeah, he wants to fuck us up. He's not being a pleasant person. So so I immediately, because I've got, my character has Rock Smash, not just my Pokemon. Well, my Pokemon has Rock Smash. So I've got Rock Smash, my Pokemon has Rock Smash, and one of the other party members has Rock Smash. I look at the other party member like, I'm gonna fight this guy up, right? All of us simultaneously just use Rock Smash on the one dude. And they all send up their Pokemon. Their Pokemon are like level 30 compared to our level 5 like starters and shit. But so far, we're the only ones who have done damage. And it's great. And that's where it ended off. So yeah, that's been a ton of fun. I really like my tabletop group. And I've also got a Shadowrun group as well. No, well, a Savage Worlds of Shadowrun group. Because I try figuring out the Shadowrun rules, and they're just I don't like it. There's too much math, too many dice. I don't like it. So once we got done with Shadowrun campaign, I'm pretty sure I've already talked about the first mission. I haven't talked about the second one. It's still ongoing. I actually haven't finished it. We're probably gonna do that tomorrow if I can get everyone on Skype and online. So their second thing was their second mission has been to basically rob a bank or one specific safety deposit box in a bank. So we're basically we try to get in the bank, and our what's it called? Street Samurai, our friggin' android hooker street samurai, walks up and goes, "Let me in." It's like, this is a public bank. Anyone can be let in. Oh, okay. So he goes in. It's like, all right, let me through security. It's like, who are you? I'm the janitor. Rolls like crit miss or something, like 2 1s. So it's like, all right, your character like falls over and starts having like a freaking childish hissy fit, going, I'm the janitor, and like flailing arms and shit. It's back up, and it's like, I get back up, and I try to seduce him. All right, what do you say to seduce him? I'm the janitor. And she rolled like a 20-something on that roll, so it's like, all right, he's practically taking off his pants at the moment. So then she is distracting him off in another room. Our Decker, he plugs himself into the computer. He tries to kind of get into the security, figure out whose safety deposit box they're trying to get into, and how they're gonna get into it. He goes in. There's 2 kind of ICs, which are like these, basically just computer security programs in Shadowrun Universe, which just basically like look at him and just like kill him in one shot. I'm pretty sure I've already gone through this area before. Whoops. Oh well. I was gonna cut this out, but I'm dumb. Oh well. Who cares? Just like get him in one shot. So it's like, oh god, your character like frickin' like Data Jack falls out. He like his pupils start like fluctuating in dilation. He just falls over and starts foaming from the mouth. So, and that's actually just where we left off. Oh no, and then there's the our D&D style ranger elf, who just seems to think it's still the medieval times. So he walks around with a freaking bow and arrow and a flint and steel when everyone else is like assault rifles and shotguns and stuff. And it'd be understandable if he was at least a mage, but he's not even that. So he like climbs out of a dumpster, walks in, and tries to convince them that he's a financial associate, financial advisor or something. And that's completely where it ended. Just like, I'm a financial advisor. I'm sorry, but you're covered in garbage. Anyway, but yeah, that's all for this tabletop special of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, or I shall eat your babies. And get stabbed around these bastards. Adios.